it is such a huge loss for the conservative movement, even though we knew it was coming and Rush knew it was coming. And the fact that he did, without even having to have you on as a guest or even contact you directly, he would support the ACLJ, be reading at our blogs, naming us by name, and we get all these emails and texts from people so excited. That was happening until the final days of his life.
Yeah, I can remember over the last 25 years feeling really important moments in the conservative movement, wondering what we're going to do, who is the leader, and just waiting to turn on Rush Limbaugh's show to hear the perspective. He wasn't a partisan. He was somebody who believed in policy issues and would surprise us pretty regularly. During my time throughout my career, the moments where it was intense, Rush Limbaugh always came to defend those of us that were pushing on the front line. He understood that being on the front lines of these issues was taxing and that people needed to be supported. And I can't thank him enough. I mean, during my time at DNI, he was one of the leading voices to say what this guy's doing is important, pay attention. And so I know we're going to miss him. Many people are going to try to figure out, what do we do when we hear news that we need a conservative leader to speak out on? And now we've got to have a couple of people that will do that. We're going to have a problem because there's a man down, and we need to figure out who are those couple of voices that can step in and have the kind of leadership that Rush Limbaugh did.
Folks, we're taking your phone calls at 1-800-684-3110. We've only got a minute left here. Let me go to Than Bennett, Washington, D.C. And then, Rick, I want to get into you with this information we've learned about this exchange between Comey and Clapper, too, which is just, it's absurd that it's not getting any coverage. But, of course, Joe Biden gives this town hall and gets asked about what it's like to, spend the night in the White House. I mean, this is a guy who's been vice president before and a senator most of his life. But, Than, your reaction, to Rush as well, this passing, I mean, just a model for what we each do every day.
Well, he's just a pioneer, Jordan. I mean, look, a long-term struggle with illness is just so difficult, but the legacy that he leaves behind, you're right, it's unmatched. And I'll just say this. I mean, I'm so grateful for the renewed relationship with Jesus Christ that he found in later years. Jordan, that leaves me with a lot of peace.